And we are live.
Yep.
Welcome to another.
Right, so
and there we
hopefully
go.
that's it for that one.
All right, so hopefully, I don't know why Facebook does that. Okay, we got a live viewer. So
Yeah.
Who knows what? Anyway, so let us know you can hear us all right if you could in the comments,
Yeah.
and you can hear the puppies as well, guys. We need 10 minutes. All right. So we got 2 live viewers. This is
3.
excellent, good fun. Waiting for that one to update. All right, we got 4 viewers according to that. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so we're refining our systems, having lots of fun. We've got 2, what do we call it? Reader questions to
Yep.
answer today. And we're going to have good fun.
Yep.
Hello, Kay, Tamika, Nicole. We were at Nicole's wedding, people.
Yeah.
It was lovely. That was
Yeah.
the first time Victoria ever saw the, what do we call it? The cookie thing, the cookie table, right?
Yeah.
We don't have that in Melbourne, right? So we go to the cookie table, right? So we'll
Just
do a
like,
couple
oh
seconds
my
of housekeeping.
God.
So for me, it's like it's no big deal, right? You go back, you go up, you get a plate of cookies, you go back, get another plate of cookies, you go back, get a third plate of cookies, and Victoria's going, why don't you save some for people? It's like, look, there's 100 people here, there's 10,000 cookies, we're doing all right.
Yeah.
So take the cookies off the table. All right, so
Right.
let's dive in.
Yep.
Today we have a question from Jay.
Okay, Jay asks, okay, 20, let's forget about the $1 million or the $1 million win and all the cream on top. How would one go about nivelising giving up smoking cigarettes, not being addicted, and simply being more energetic toward life?
All right, so remember, this is Let's Kill the IU Push Week, right?
Yeah.
There's an IU push in there. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
How would one go about nivelising giving up cigarettes? Get it? It's not, how do I do it? By the way, I did it. Okay, I was smoking probably about 40, 45 rollies a day, right? Because I couldn't get my head around what a cigar costs in Australia, right? So, hey guys, shh, we love you. And so I was hand rolling about 40, 45 ciggies a day, and just chain smoking and writing content and having fun. Remember that?
Yeah, I do, actually. Yeah.
And then one day I woke up and said, that's it. And I
Yeah.
didn't touch tobacco for like 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, now, let's keep it real. Okay, I smoke a cigar once a week, once a month, depending upon what kind of mood I'm in,
Yeah.
right? Usually on a Sunday with some scotch. I like scotch and cigars, right? So I want you to get this. They say, right, medical experts say tobacco is more addictive than morphine. Okay? That's the good news, people. Okay? You can tell them to get bent. Okay? My doctor told me whenever I went to see a doctor, okay, I won't even say it's my doctor, but when I went to a doctor for my high blood pressure, they said, you're going to have to go on pills, and you have to eat this stuff called, have you ever heard of margarine? Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and I'm thinking, have you ever heard of this natural thing called butter?
Yeah.
And watch me. And in 3 weeks, no more problems. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
What are you imagining? Okay, don't make it about the cigarettes. I am cigarette free, right? There's a mantra that'll keep you smoking forever.
Yeah.
If you want to stop smoking, imagine what is your life like without smoking. By the way, every smoker I know, okay, and by the way, I like sitting around smoking a cigar once a week. Sometimes one of the guys shows up. Every smoker I know has used smoking as a social tool. In other words, they can't do what Emmett and Bruce are doing under the table,
Yeah.
right? Which is they can't socialize without a smoke. Hey, how you doing? Got a
Yeah,
smoke?
it's
Let's
the
go talk.
backup. Yeah.
So you've got to find how to imagine you without, we could call it a crutch, but that would imply that us non-smokers are better than smokers, right? Not going there either. Right? It's like saying vegetarians are closer to God. Have fun with that one. Okay? So if you're you got to notice where does smoking show up in your life. If it's just something you enjoy, do it. If you're not enjoying it, don't. But
I think she nailed it, like in that simply being more energetic toward life.
Yep.
And it's like if that's really what smoking's preventing or
Yes.
having an issue with, focus on that.
So who are you without smoking? In other words, your social behaviors get built into all this stuff. What kind of social life does someone energetic have? Okay, you get to play with this. By the way, the IU Push is one of the greatest ways to have mock energy or no energy. Mock energy being, well, you know what it's like whenever you, right? That's called mock energy. Yeah, we all know people that do
Yeah.
that. You know people who do that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Right? See?
Someone very
It's-
close.
It's called mock energy, okay? Or it's called no energy. Well, you know what it's like whenever you decide, how does one do something? Get it? There's no energy when you have an IU push. You put the energy out there, okay? Silence. Bring it home. How do I have a life? It's not how do I stop smoking, that keeps you smoking centric. How do I bring the energy home? How do I be the energy? Okay? And it doesn't start, it's not the languaging that matters. The languaging just reveals to me that you're doing an IU push, putting the energy out there.
Interesting. All this week we've had an IU push.
All this week, by the way, they're non-stop. In a culture that's having an energy crisis, okay, they don't do an IU push. Right? Hopefully you guys can hear us over the pup. Guys, hey, we love you too. For God's sake. All right, next.
Next is Anthony.
You guys. You keep talking.
I have many things, about 5 or 6 that I want to manifest. Do you recommend that I just focus on one at a time, or should I do sessions that include all of them?
Cool. I'd suggest getting it up to about 50. Okay, seriously.
All at once.
Right?
A whole 50.
Yeah, you can, Neville, we've got some great articles on basically construct a scene that implies multiple things have happened.
Yeah.
Okay, Victoria and I sitting with our pups on the veranda of the cottage.
Yeah.
That implies heaps,
Yeah.
right? The pups, the cottage, the wealth,
Yeah.
and Tamika, Pauline, you guys sitting with us, enjoying a good smoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Get it? That implies heaps,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there's the thing. Okay, so you can wrap them all up into one, but also with 50 or 60, my God, it's like, who wants to go to the Chinese buffet with one thing on it? Okay,
Yeah.
all the time we get the crisis email. My thing isn't happening.
Yeah.
Right, and it's almost always either $1 million or a man. Okay,
Yeah.
or it can be a woman, but the same thing. You get the point. Versus what else are you manifesting? Manifest heaps of things.
Yeah.
Right. We all want to go to the buffet that's $5 that has 50 things on it. Okay. By the way, we don't have them here in Australia. You should see what we have. Okay. So it's a big difference, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
So put 5,000 things. Put at least seriously 50 things on your buffet. Because when you sit down and you go, okay, you know what, I'm going to feel it real by having quiet puppies. Yes, I am. I'm going to feel it real about having quiet puppies. And you see, we better not put a time frame on that because Emmett's not complying.
Yes.
So, I have many things up it. Tie some together, do some individual sessions. By the way, with 50 things on there, you're going to have things like coffee. Or
Yeah,
ice,
yeah.
or a cigar.
Yeah.
We like cigars. Our bird's not
Flowers
eating my
or-
freaking
yeah.
shoes, taking the shoe off. By the
Yeah,
way,
there'll be not simple things, but there'll be things that, you'll start getting loads of wins with that as well.
wood chippers.
Yeah, wood chippers. Yeah.
All sorts of good fun. We've got a good
Yeah.
wood chipper article on freeneville.com. Meat
Yeah.
chip.
Yeah.
That means something to someone else. And finally, let's talk about one more tiny little bit. It's a second-by-second discipline. This showed up in our email this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Let's nail this bugger. It could be, okay, feeling it real could be a second-by-second discipline. Or
Yeah. Yes.
it could be, there's this endless opportunity to choose something better. It's an endless opportunity. You get they quieted down, at least a little bit temporarily. Oh, they would have naturally anyway. Okay? A lot of people go that route every time. Whatever happens, they cut it. Stop it. And I'm not saying this particular writer does that, okay?
No.
But what I'm saying is, this is a non-stop opportunity. It's not a discipline. I am not into... Do I look like I'm into discipline? I'm lucky that my shirt's buttoned up the right way. Am I telling the truth?
Yes.
I get dressed and the buttons are all creative.
You'll do that one with
right?
that one.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. I am very creative when it comes to getting dressed, okay? And just about everything. But this whole discipline thing, I do have sequences I do every day. Okay, we've got like 20 things on the...
Yeah, we do.
And there's like 10 that I get done before we go to the dog park every day, right? This
They're
is now
your
one of them.
systems. They're some, that's like systems, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those
And the systems make it so it's not a discipline. I go, all right, first thing, email, bang, second thing, bang, third
Yeah.
thing, bang, and I just bang through them, right?
Yeah.
No discipline.
Yeah.
Just called what's on my box, tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
Right? Just go through and nail those buggers,
Yeah.
right? And so on. So, anything else we want to toss in today?
No, I think that's good.
It's a non-stop opportunity. Here they go again. By the way, we've been manifesting puppies that get along. And by getting along, that includes this. Okay,
Yeah.
they're learning how to play rough and not throw down.
Yeah.
Okay, we've had them throw down. That's not the most pleasant thing in the world when you're parents and you love your kids and they're like, right?
Yeah.
But when they're doing this, which is actually just playing, like sparring,
Yeah.
yes, we love you guys. So that's good. All right.
Yeah.
Let's close her up. Visit us at freeneville.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And NevilleGoddardQuotes.com. That site is kicking booty. If you want a little tiny taste of Neville
Snippets.
throughout the day,
Yeah.
seriously, NevilleGoddardQuotes.com.
Yep.
That site is going and growing like gangbusters.
Is that the one that you can sign up to? You get the alerts.
The
when...
push notification?
Yeah.
No. You can get those at freeneville.com, but I don't know if they reject them, if they ever get a second chance. But,
I see. Okay.
But anyway,
Right.
stalk us. We're fun. Yeah, by the way, Instagram. My God, we are getting so many cool people following us on Instagram. Our username there is freeneville, one word.
Yep.
So that's it. Thanks for playing. I guess
Yep.
we don't need that anymore.
Yep.
So my name is Mr. 2020.
I'm Victoria.
Those are Emmett and Bruce.
E and B.
And we will see you at freeneville.com. Tell your friends. Share the video. Thanks for being here. And we'll catch y'all later.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike, Kathy, Tamika, yay! And all of our other friends. See ya.